Welcome to allmegear.com reviews, and today we are doing this giant green thing, or as the company who made it likes to call it Montana 8. Yes, we are talking about Coleman Montana 8 tent that is designed for 8 people, but in reality 7. This tent that weighs 25 pounds and it's as much as my bicycle and has a span of 16 feet. It takes up a lot of room on the campground, but it does give you a lot of room on the inside. Although Coleman says it's for 8 people, I've managed to fit 7 sleeping bags in there to look comfortable, and no room for bags after that, pretty much. So I would suggest, if you are buying this tent, buy for a family of 6 or friends of 6. This way you have some room for some luggage or a dog or alcohol. I don't know, it's up to you. Even though it was designed for such a large amount of people, it does not offer the compartment space for those people. It only offers 2 mesh pockets to put your belongings in, like cell phone or flashlight or keys. And when you have 7 people in this particular tent and each one of them has a cell phone, they have nowhere really to store it besides next to their sleeping bag on the floor or on a mattress. So that is something that this particular tent is lacking, as storage compartments. However, it does have a loop on top for you to hang a lantern on, so you can read bedtime stories in case you have kids in here, which is a nice little thoughtful thing, which every tent pretty much does. Doesn't matter capacity or what company it is. This tent also offers a little pocket for which you could hook up your electrical items. So it does have a little tunnel that you could put your cord through, which is, you know, it's nice to have whether you use it or not. But one of the most really awesome things about this particular tent is the door. As you can see, it's swung open right now and it just opens pretty nice, like a car door. It's not flimsy, it's not floppy, nothing. It is just great. And the whole point of it is because I actually have poles in them. So it does give a nice, quite nice frame, and it is very easy to get in and get out of this particular tent. However, this tent does lack one major item for me, which would be proper ventilation. Although you see right here we have a window, which is half the size of the door, and we have 2 long windows on both sides of the tent. If you would imagine 7 college kids drunk out of their minds, in the middle of July, somewhere, I don't know, Virginia, where the humidity is ridiculous and it's 90 degrees outside throughout the whole night. As you can imagine, the condensation buildup from the heat, the humidity, and from these drunk people coming out all together, the ventilation will not get rid of all of this. The condensation will just stay and it will run down onto the floor, and you will end up swimming in water, which is not a pleasant thing. I've had experience before with one of the Tech Sport A-frame military tents where it has like windows this size, and it's not nice to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning in the water because the ventilation is poor. This is the biggest tent I ever had, and all my tents in general I could put together by myself. I don't need no help. But with this particular one, I had to have an assistance of my friend to put it together. And I'm not saying it's impossible, but what I'm trying to say is it would be easier to have somebody help you put this tent together, because it is a tedious process. And again, I'm not new to tents. I've set them up before, but this particular one took me maybe 45 minutes for the first time setting it up. So do give yourself some extra time. Try to get to campground earlier, if you did purchase this tent and you have no idea how to put it together, try to get it before the sun goes down, maybe like an hour and a half, so you have enough light to put it together and be happy. Overall, it is a practical tent. It is for 8 people, or as I like to say, 6 or 7. If you have additional help, somebody putting it together for you, or even carrying it in terms of, it's one thing when you have your car right here, it's another thing we have to carry for a mile, like at Fire Island campgrounds in Long Island, New York. They might need to help you carry it because it is kind of heavy. Fortunately and unfortunately, it wasn't raining last night, so I cannot really tell you how waterproof this particular tent is. But just with any tent, some come new and they're amazing, others come new and they're leaking. So it is really up to you to spray the seams and make sure everything is as waterproof as possible. Well, this was one of the owlmygear.com products review. If you have any questions about this particular product, please leave me a comment or video response. If you like the video, please like it. If you like my other videos, subscribe, why not? Check out owlmygear.com for more reviews of products like these. I have additional photos for this particular tent and information on my website, as well as other reviews of tents, campgrounds, trails, you name it. Thanks and have a good one.